I guess my next step would have been to call the fire department, but I didn't see any visible flames like anywhere, so I had no idea what to do. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Today we're going to be doing a little get ready with me, and I'm using a brand new camera, and it's been a nightmare. It's been an actual nightmare. Yesterday I spent a good solid 2 hours crying. I know that's a bit dramatic about a camera, but it's been a lot. So today I'm just really hoping that everything goes smoothly and I'm able to actually like import the video files into iMovie and get a video up for you guys. I filmed an entire unboxing for you guys yesterday and the video file would just not import to iMovie at all whatsoever. So today we're gonna give it another go and hopefully everything goes well. Alrighty, I'm gonna start off with this BECCA backlight priming filter. So this camera here, it is a really nice camera. It's the Canon SL2. And I've done some research on it, trying to figure out like what camera would be the best to go with. And this one seemed to be like the best option for me. The issue comes with the fact that the files that come from this camera, because it's a nicer camera, the file size is just too large and it won't import to iMovie, I guess. So what I'm gonna have to do is stop this recording every 5 minutes as I'm trying to make a video so that my file sizes won't be too large to import to iMovie. Alright, next I'm going to use this BECCA Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream, and I just used this for the first time yesterday, and this stuff is incredibly thick. Like, watch this. It looks like I'm spreading like paint or something on my face. It is very thick, very full coverage, but unfortunately yesterday it did leave my face like pretty textured, so I'm going to try to use a little less of it today and see if that makes a difference. Let me just tell you guys, when I ordered this camera, I got the expedited shipping because I wanted it here like the next day because I just wanted this camera so badly. I've been saving up for it for so long, and the day that it came I was home and I could hear the UPS man outside, so I like creeped down to the living room and I was looking out the window like through the blinds at them like a very strange person, and I could see that they were in the parking lot next to me like delivering other packages. So I sat there like nervously waiting, like looking out the blinds waiting for them to come to the door. So when I saw them like walking up our front walkway, I ran to the door really fast, like ready to open it in case they needed me like to sign it or something. And then I heard like a thud, like a thump. And I was like, oh, okay, they're opening up the door. So I opened up the door really fast, and there laid the box that my camera was in, and no UPS men were to be found. So, I think they might have like chucked it onto my front patio. I really don't know how else, unless they're UPS like ninjas, they were able to get up the stairs, drop off the package, and then like disappear in that amount of time, because I was literally standing at the door like a weirdo. So within the 2 seconds or less than a second it took me to open up that door, there's no way they could have gotten all the way up my stairs and back down without like some crazy like ninja skill, or they tossed my package up onto my patio. I'm just setting my face with some of this Derma Blend Professionals Loose Setting Powder. We got this in a subscription box at some point, and I've just been using this pretty much every day to set my face. And I'm just using this Real Techniques BO3 brush to apply the powder. Oh, and in this video I also wanted to do a couple of updates of things. I wanted to let you guys know that we did meet our $100 goal for the donation that we are collecting to send to the families and victims of the Las Vegas shooting, and just want to thank you guys so very much for watching that video and taking the time to like not skip over the ads and that kind of stuff, because that's how we generated the revenue. It did take us a while to get to $100 because that's kind of a lot of money to generate from one video. I'll insert a clip of the actual like donating process happening here so you guys can see like it taking place and know that your money is going towards the victims of the Las Vegas shooting. Alright you guys, so we are going to be donating to the Las Vegas Victims Fund. They have raised over $11 million, which is very close to their goal of $15 million. I think this is absolutely amazing. So our channel is going to be donating $100 to the fund. And then for the little comment, I just put sending our love. Let's go ahead and continue. I'm going to not show you guys this part since it's my credit card number. Alrighty, so here we are. We have our amount, $100. I'm just going to go ahead and confirm confirm this. Alright, you guys, I'm so very happy that we were able to collect $100 to donate. Again, just thank you so very much. And I really hope that that $100, even though it's just like a tiny drop of this amount over here, will go to help somebody in need. Again, just thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch that video and share it with your friends and family and have them watch it as well. It really means a lot to me, and I hope the money that we generated will be put to good use. I hope it'll go to medical bills or families or something that'll really help out the people who were so tragically impacted by this event. Alright, next up I'm going to just use this Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess bronzer with my broken brush and bronze up the face. I really need to switch up my makeup routine a little bit. I find that when I get like a new set of makeup, I keep it on my filming area and then I just get ready here. So whatever is like within reaching distance is what I put on my face for the day. I feel like most people actually think about their makeup a little bit more, and I'm just like, what do I not have to get up and get? I'm just so lazy, and especially like in the morning when I'm getting ready for work and school, like there's no time to think. Whatever I've been putting on for like that week is what's gonna go on my face. You guys, I feel like the brightness is up on my camera way too much, but I really don't know how to turn it down. There's some buttons on the front of the camera that you can press to make things do things, but I don't know how to do it. Alright, is that a little bit better? I'm not sure. It doesn't look so super duper bright to me. It might be even a little bit too dark now. I don't know. There are a lot of buttons on this camera. There are a lot of functions that I don't know how to use. So it's gonna take me a little while to get used to everything. Alright, you guys, just a couple more like housekeeping things before I want to tell you all a little story. Some of you guys, or a lot of you guys actually, have been asking for a cruelty-free box, and I would definitely love to unbox a cruelty-free box. We used to do Medusa's makeup, which was supposed to be all cruelty-free, but we have canceled that subscription since then, and I would love to try out some more. So if you have any suggestions for cruelty-free boxes, please let me know down below in the comments. I've been looking at a couple, and I'm not really sure which one you guys would like to see. They're very like different price points for these boxes. I found a $15 one, but they're also like $50 ones that you get every other month and all sorts of other types of boxes. So just let me know what you guys would like to see, and I can definitely go ahead and subscribe to one of those so we can unbox a cruelty-free box together. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and put on some of this BECCA blush in the shade Snapdragon while I tell you all my story that I wanted to tell you guys. So Halloween is really close like upon us, and I know recently people have been telling a lot of like ghost stories and that kind of stuff, and I kind of want to do the same. My house is kind of like a haven for this kind of thing. There's been stories of activity in this house for years. My best friend actually used to live where I live when she was really little, and she remembers, you know, her parents telling her stories and that kind of stuff. So the stories of this house do have a pretty long history. I made a Get Ready With Me in my haunted house video like a year ago. If you guys want to go check that out, it's like super old. I'm still filming on my laptop, but you can still go and see that video and see all like the spooky stories that have taken place here. But today I just want to tell you guys like a particular story that happened not that long ago. Really quickly, I'm going to use some of this BECCA Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal. Okay, so basically, my house is from the 1930s, so it's not super old. It's not from like, you know, the 1800s or anything, but it is decently old and it does hold quite a bit of history. Plus, the land that this house sits on probably has a decent history to it as well. We know that the house just down from us, it's like a really big house that was built in the 1800s, actually had a Civil War not battle, but probably like a skirmish take place on it. So there is definitely some type of like history to the land of this area. Plus I do live in Richmond, Kentucky, and the Battle of Richmond did take place like just down the road. So we do have history like surrounding this house, and I don't know if that has anything to do like with what's going on in our home, but you know, that could be maybe one explanation. Alright, so upstairs where like I have my living space, I have two rooms. There's a room over here, like on the other side of this wall, which is my bedroom. It's like the main room you come up to when you come up the stairs. And then I have my separate room over here, which is my filming area and like my desk area for school and all that kind of stuff. Now this is the room, if you guys watch my Get Ready With Me in My Haunted House video, this is the room where most of the activity takes place in our home. This is the room that family members will not stay in when they come and visit us. This is the room that my closet door opens, I hear voices in my ear. Like, this is the creepy room. Nobody likes this room. So I came into this room to get ready. Everything's regular, everything was normal. I sat down at my makeup table to put things on my face, and I started smelling kind of like a burning smell, and that was a little bit strange. Like, I didn't know what could possibly be burning. I looked outside my windows to make sure no one was like in my yard smoking or something like that, because it smelled very strongly of like cigarette or cigar smoke. So I was like, okay, that's weird, but I didn't think anything of it and I kept on with my day. Then I left the room again and came back, and this time when I came back, there was like a smoky haze in my room, kind of concentrated like next to my makeup table, and I absolutely freaked out. I was like, what is happening? So I went outside again to make sure that nobody was out there like smoking or lighting a fire or something in my yard. No one was out there. The office that is next to me was completely closed for the day since it was on a weekend. So I honestly had no idea what was going on. I ran back into the house and I figured since it wasn't coming from the outside, it had to be something on the inside. So I checked the oven to make sure nobody left the oven on and it was like burning. I checked every single candle. There were no candles lit. I checked outlets. I checked everywhere because I thought there was a fire inside of my house. So I ran back upstairs, and after having checked all of that, I was like, it has to be in the attic. I have two attics flanking either side of my rooms upstairs. So I started like screaming for my boyfriend because I thought the house was on fire. There was still a smoky haze in my room. So I was like, Nick, Nick, Nick. And he came running in here and I was like, there is smoke filling up this room. And he was like, yeah, I know, it's really like hazy in here. I was like, we have to find where the source of this smoke is coming from. We were supposed to leave to go to my cousin's wedding, and if you guys remember, I said that I was supposed to do my makeup for my cousin's wedding, and I was like, I cannot leave here until I know that my house is not gonna burn down. So I started like going through the attics, like checking wires, checking everything, making sure like there was no heat source coming from everywhere. Like, I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do. I honestly thought that our house was on fire. I called my mom, I called my dad, and none of them answered their phone. Like, I was honestly just distraught. Like, I didn't know what to do. I guess my next step would have been to call the fire department, but I didn't see any visible flames like anywhere, so I had no idea what to do. So basically the end of the story here probably isn't some like great like, you know, epic conclusion or anything, but basically the smoke just dissipated and it was gone, and I didn't smell like the strongest cigarette smell or cigar smoke smell anymore. And yeah, that was pretty much it. I mean, I really was afraid to leave my house. I did have my dad come by and check again to make sure everything was okay, because I was still really worried that there was like some type of smoke or some type of flame happening somewhere. But you know, everything's fine. The house is still standing. There was no fire. Everything's good, thankfully. But I just honestly like cannot tell you guys how that smoke got into my room. Like, the windows were all shut. Like, we have double things of windows, so there's a window and then there's a screen and then there's another glass like window on the outside of that. So I don't really know, like, you know, if somebody was barbecuing at 8 a.m. or whatever down the street, how the smoke from that would have gotten into my room. And there definitely was no one outside my house, because I went outside like ready to like fight, like who's setting fires in the backyard or something like that, because the smoke was just really strong. So I don't know. You know, there probably might potentially be some logical, non-scary ghosty explanation to it, but I don't know what it would be. That was very, very strange, and it definitely freaked me out. And of course it was just in this room, because this is a scary room. Literally right here next to me, like within touch-in distance, is the closet door that would just open on me in the middle of the night. I don't know, you guys, what do you all think about it? Do you think that there's like a logical explanation? Do you guys believe in ghosts? I would love to know, like, how many of you actually believe in the paranormal? Just let me know down in the comments. That kind of stuff is fascinating to me. Like, who's a believer and who's a non-believer. I am totally a 100% believer, and I know some people aren't, and that's totally fine. Everybody has their own beliefs, but I've just seen and experienced and heard and felt too many things that really don't have an explanation to just completely deny that there might be something out there like that. So if you guys have any like ghost stories that you would like to share in the comments, please do. I would love to read that kind of stuff. Maybe we'll even do like another Get Ready With Me, like where I read your all's ghost stories. That might be kind of fun. I really love sharing stories like that because they're just interesting and entertaining, and they also like creep me out a little bit. Oh, I'm using the Shade and Light eye palette, by the way. I'm just kind of doing this without even telling you guys what's going on. I get distracted super easy. So I've already gone back to the pumpkin patch again. I'm absolutely obsessed with the pumpkin patch, and it's honestly not for the pumpkins and not for like the cute like photograph opportunities. It's for the goats. I love the goats. They're literally my favorite thing. If I could have like a goat pet, I would be so very happy. So many of them are just like absolutely adorable, and like when you feed them, their little mouths are just so soft, and I absolutely love them. There was one goat, however, that was a little bit aggressive. It was kind of like bucking at people to get food that they were feeding him. And that goat wasn't my favorite goat, but the others were super adorable and sweet and soft, and I loved them. Also, when I was there, I got the craziest looking little pumpkin gourd thing. So they had like trucks and trucks of these like small little pumpkins and gourds set out. And you know, everyone was like getting the cute little tiny ones like this, which I got one too. You know, just a tiny little like pumpkin gourd. But I saw one that I literally had to have. I'm gonna insert a picture of it right here. It's like some mutant type gourd thing where two pumpkins or gourds, whatever they're called, have fused together, but they share one stem, but they have like two little bottoms. I thought it was so cute, and I had to have it. Like everyone else just kind of like pushed that one to the side, and I was like, that's the one that I need because it's weird. I've been using this Tarte Lifted mascara that I got in one of my 3 Ipsies, and I've actually really been liking it. It's a brown mascara that I don't typically ever like go for, but I think it just like really helps my lashes kind of like stick out a little bit, even though it's a more muted color than black, and I've really been enjoying it. I look like a demented doll. Ooh, okay. Fill that in real fast. Alrighty guys, so here's the entire look for the day, and I don't really have any other plans for today. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna sit here in my flannel and my leopard print pajamas and just work on some homework and hopefully edit this video and get it up. Fingers crossed. I really hope it works. I definitely want to be able to use this like nicer camera for you guys, and hopefully that annoying like sound that's in the back of a lot of my videos that maybe you haven't noticed yet, but it's definitely there. Some people have asked me if I have had cats meowing in the background, and honestly, that would be better than just having my camera hum. So hopefully this video has gone well, gone smoothly. I hope you guys enjoyed my little ghost story, and please go ahead and share all of your paranormal experiences down below. I would love to read those. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe if you would not mind. It would really mean the world to me. Plus, don't forget to enter into our monthly giveaway that will be linked down below for you all. And other than that, I just hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye! I never know what face to make when I'm doing a thumbnail for like a scary story time. I always do like the Kevin McAllister. That's all I got.